Mr. Wafula, thank you so much. And I have a question for you. What advice would you give these guys or these gentlemen who think they are able enough or they're sure enough that they want to settle up with a lady and make a family?
There are not a number of factors that the young or the youth factors to consider when you get into such a matter. Number one, these young people, they should, first of all, we should try to question the state of mind. Now, are they mature mentally? Is their brain well and to settle, to begin a new life? Because marriage is a very crucial institution. So if you get into and you are not mature enough, it won't last for long. So the youth should, number one, be mature enough. As they get into this, they should know that this is a long-lasting thing. And number two, remember, while at marriage, now you'll be living with someone's daughter who ought to be your wife. So now this girl, you as a man, now the question is, are you in a position to feed this lady? Are you in a position to provide for her needs? Are you in a position to run your family well? So you ought to consider how stable are you financially. So as because when you get into, there is the provision of basic facilities. When you understand, there is clothing, there is food, there is shelter, and other added things. And number three, how fit are you to handle your problems? Or if I may ask you a question now, how will you solve the problems that may arise while staying with this lady who is a daughter to someone and happens to be your wife? Now, whereby I think people tend to make mistakes. Number one, you get someone who listens a lot from outside. Instead of listening to his or her husband or her wife, now listens to friends. My dear brothers and sisters, if you make that kind of mistake, then it will be hard on you. Marriage is not a straight road. It's neither superhighway, but it's a road with so many signs. Now, these signs are the ones that do make us stick together. These are the signs that makes us live as a family. Now, we have got now stages like supposing we are having an argument with my wife. Then how will I handle her? Now, number two, number one, you ought to calm down. You ought to give an ear, listen, then try on options on how to solve one-on-one. And if it goes beyond, then invite your spiritual father, who happens to be your pastor. And remember, as you are going through these stages, remember, a marriage without God, the presence of God in a marriage makes it easier for you guys to handle your problems. So continue working together as a family. Remember, the Bible says a family that prays together stays together. So you ought to put God first, and the rest shall come by default.
Wow. Wow. This is such a nice speech to the young guys, young men. So something else. So in your position right now,
Yes.
I know you have been through a lot. Do you take you've been through a lot maybe to get a lady to settle with
Yes.
and stuff like that? Maybe if you have a story, you can tell us about your story. If not, maybe you can tell us more on what do you think we as ladies, what do you think we should do to make a marriage stand?
Yeah, I think, okay, my love life has been so complicated. Yeah, I've gone through a lot, but I don't regret. It has been a classroom, it has been a good lesson. At least mentally wise, I'm prepared. that before I get into this institution, we have got a number of factors to consider: your state of mind, your stability financially, and uh, you render your heart on solutions, you submit your marriage unto God. Now, due to the past experience, I know it has been a hard thing, but what I can advise the young people, both ladies and young men, now in marriage is made out of love. That's what the Bible says. If there is a commandment that is so big than the other commandments, then love comes number one. So they should not put their interest in material things, because material things are not eternal. There are something that there are things that come and pass. And so if you focus on material things, the question is, what if those materials comes to an end? Will your marriage end?
That's a great question.
Yeah, so that's why I'm saying they should put their consideration on basis on love as a crucial factor into this. And uh, maybe in addition, when it comes to this institution needs a lot of stability of your mindset. Have you made up your mind to settle, or are you still not ready to get into the institution? If you are not still no, if you are not ready to get into the institution, then don't rush until when your mind will be so settled that now it's a high time for me to get into this institution. But I know God is faithful. I've been praying, I've been on my knees, and someone is yet to come into my life, and I know God will provide, because the Bible says, if you ask, you shall be given. Yeah, and I believe by faith, God will answer my prayers in due time. God's time is the best.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Wafula. I appreciate the fact that you shared some of the tips, and maybe next time we'll talk about something else.
Yes.
But in the due time, I appreciate so much.
Yeah, thank you so much.